welcome to Tiny Treasures. The toys and I are finished our trip in London and we are headed somewhere else in the UK. This time we get to take a very fast train. And it's a train that looks similar to this one. This is our remote control Lego train. Can you see the driver inside through the window? This is a pretty fancy train, and it holds our luggage. We have 4 suitcases with us, and Poe has her bike with her. Luckily, this train has room for bikes. So Poe's bike will fit on this train car. Inside, we'll have a table between our seats. We may even be able to have a cup of tea on our train trip. We don't want to miss the train, so we get on a little bit early. It's better early than late. At our table, they have a menu card. I wonder what we'll have to eat today. There is an announcement that the train is about to leave. Everyone must be in their seats. We have dry roasted peanuts and sour cream and onion pretzels for a little snack. A little later, we get a fruit cup with kiwi, pineapple, and grapes, and a cup of yogurt. You can eat the yogurt plain or mix your fruit in it. For dessert, a raisin cookie, a cup of hot chocolate, and a chocolatey cookie called an Uglies. When I go wash my hands, I need to push the button to open the doors. It was very fancy.
Door is not locked. Attention. Toilet door locked. Hello.
After washing my hands, I unlock the door.
Door is not locked. Attention. The toilet door is not.
And we've almost arrived at our destination. We hop off the train and we go rent a car. We have about an hour-long car ride. And I'll give you a hint of where we are headed. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We have a brand new Tiddlytubbies Shuffle and Giggle Mimi. She's blue in color and she looks just like our baby Ping. She has big brown eyes and soft ears. She also has soft, squishy feet. They're gray with white polka dots. And here is where we press to make Mimi crawl. Did you know that crawling is a very important stage for babies? It helps with their coordination and motor skills. It also teaches them balance, which prepares them for the walking stage. Now, how come Mimi isn't crawling? I'm pushing the button. Uh-oh, look who's come for a visit. Do you all remember what happened when we introduced Ping to Kitty? Hopefully the same thing doesn't happen to our Mimi toy. I think we need to switch her to on, and then she'll crawl. There she goes. Let's see what Kitty thinks of Mimi. Oh, be nice. Be nice, Kitty. Oh dear. Oh dear. What Kitty is actually doing to Mimi is called an instinct. An instinct is a fixed behavior that animals are born with. Kitty is practicing her hunting skills. If I try to take Mimi away from Kitty while she's holding her, Kitty may go after my hand. So I think it might be a good idea if we play with our Mimi toy outside. Let's see if Mimi can crawl in the grass. The grass is too bumpy for our Mimi toy to move forward. Oh, we have another pet that has come outside to visit us. It's Puppy. Hi, Puppy. Oh, it's okay, Puppy. There we go, it's just me. And that is our new Mimi toy from the Tiddlytubbies. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We are spending another day at the pool with our Teletubbies toys. And there's a toucan floaty toy in the pool. Did you know toucans use their long beaks to peel fruit? The sign says no diving. We must follow the rules of the pool to be safe. We wear our goggles to protect our eyes from the chlorine. And if you're in a swimming pool outside, some goggles can protect your eyes from the sun's UV rays. Let's play a game with the Teletubbies and the toucan floaty toy. I'm going to throw the Teletubbies into the middle of the ring. And then Tiny Treasures and Tiny Treasures Mini will go dive for them. Let's count the Teletubbies. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got all 4 Teletubbies through the hoop. Can you see the white printing on the toucan floaty toy? Let's zoom in and read what it says. Warning, not a life-saving device. Use only in shallow water under adult supervision. This rule is very important for pool safety. If you're in the pool, you make sure that you have a responsible adult watching you at all times. And if you're not a strong swimmer, wear a life jacket. It sounds like the kids are having too much fun to be bothered with the Teletubbies toys. It's time to come out. We're going to have a healthy snack after the pool. They each need a towel and a shower to rinse off the chlorine. We check the water to make sure it's not too hot. After getting out of wet bathing suits, it's snack time. Tiny Treasures is helping me today. We are making a healthy salad. Asparagus, fresh chopped organic strawberries, sprinkled with sliced almonds. And then we add some organic baby spinach. Spring mix. We love eating organic. Now we can add the homemade dressing. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today our Teletubbies toys are taking a trip on our Playmobil Holland Orange soccer bus. They're going to be going to a soccer camp today. This says Holland, Holland. It's also known as the Netherlands. It's a part of the world where you see lots of tulips and windmills. In the back of the bus is the Holland flag. Red, white, and blue striped. The Teletubbies would like to put their soccer ball in the back of the bus. The bus has room for 12 figures, including the driver. There are already some players sitting on the bus, and there is only room in the back. It's time to hop on, Teletubbies. Let's open the door. Lala and Po are sitting in the very back. Dipsy and Tinky Winky are in front of them. Our family loves to play soccer. We have this soft, squishy green ball that we can play with indoors. It's so soft it doesn't break anything when we kick it around. When you play soccer, like any sports, you have to wear protective gear. These are shin pads. They rest on the front of your legs. You also need to wear soccer cleats so that you don't slip on the grass. If you're a goalie, you wear special goalie gloves. They're nice and thick to protect your fingers. The bus is about to leave. We need to shut the door. Shortly after, they arrive at the soccer camp. They see the coaches and a few kids who are already in the camp. Passing is an important skill to learn in soccer. That is the first drill. Tinky Winky and Po start passing the ball to each other. Remember, kick using the inside of your foot. Po notices Lala sitting at the side. "What's wrong, Lala? Why aren't you participating?" Lala is afraid she won't be good at soccer. It doesn't matter how good you are, Lala. It's all about having fun. The more you practice, the better you get. Lala joins Tinky Winky and Po in passing the ball. Good job, Lala. Dipsy works on shooting the ball in the net. Soccer camp is so much fun. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We are outside with our red fire truck and all of our toys that wear red. We have Peppa Pig in her red dress. We have Marshall from Paw Patrol. And down here we have Daniel Tiger in his red jacket, Elmo, and Po. We love these green toys. They are 100% made from recycled materials. No batteries needed. Marshall's going to teach us about fire safety today. Let's head on inside the house. Don't ever play near a hot stove. Some stoves have a flame and your clothes can catch fire. There can also be electrical fires, so be sure not to plug too many cords into one outlet. Ask a parent to help you test the smoke alarms in your home. They should have a green light and you can push the button to test the alarm. Cover your ears, it's loud. Yep, ours is working. If they look sort of yellow like this, that means they're old and they need replacing. Don't ever play with matches or lighters. They are for adults only. Don't ever fool around or play around a lit candle, and make sure you don't leave it unattended in a room. Before you leave the room, it must be blown out. Be sure to always have an escape plan. And if your clothing ever starts on fire, stop, drop, and roll. It's important to be fire safe. Talk to your family about fire safety in your home. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we are going to play mini golf on this beautiful course with waterfalls, ponds, and flowers. Here's a sign that says golf here. We have the Teletubbies toys coming along with us for the fun. There's Dipsy in the hole. There are 18 putting greens. I recently watched a show on the use of pesticides at golf courses. Pesticides can be harmful to us and to our bees. I will make sure I wash my hands thoroughly and my shoes after we play mini golf. For your first stroke, always place ball between logs to begin. And the second sign says, please do not attempt to drive the ball to the pin. It can create divots in the grass. Before we hit the ball, we always see what's up ahead. Is there a hill? Is there a bump? And where's the flag? That was a good shot. It landed close to my ball. Usually the person farthest from the hole gets to hit first, but our balls are so close together that I will go second. Sometimes a course has challenges like a sand trap. It makes it hard to hit your ball out of it. Please do not putt from the sand trap. Place ball on green and take one penalty shot. Here is our first pond with a beautiful little stream and waterfall. There's also a little water fountain. I think I'll give my ball a clean. Oh, look who's having a little float. It's Lala. Ayo! We are in hole number 12, more than halfway through our game. There's another waterfall at the end of number 12, and someone's ball got hit into the stream. The next hole has thorny blackberries. Berries are still green, which means they aren't ripe enough to pick or eat. Now we are at hole number 15. We have 3 more holes after this, and then we're all finished. I line up my ball between the logs. Here is the last waterfall. We get to walk underneath it on the way out. There's a lot of algae growth, and it's created a beautiful design on the surface of the pond. Hole number 18, the final hole. My ball is lined up. Do you see the flag? We're all done, Poe. Now we get to walk under the waterfall. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we are going on a nature walk to look for bugs. And Poppy is coming with us today. There are so many different bugs in the world, and they all have a purpose. It didn't take long before we found something very interesting. Red ants, known as fire ants. They live in large groups of up to 250,000 ants. They build nests in the ground. They can be quite aggressive. They can bite and sting. When I place a toy near the nest, the ants think there's something invading them. There are queen ants, male ants, soldier ants, and worker ants. The worker ants are the smallest. Their job is to clean the nest, collect food, and care for the eggs. Red ants eat things like plants, seeds, and even small animals such as birds. Not long ago we were on a hike when we spotted some red ants carrying a caterpillar across a rock. The poor caterpillar was still alive. I couldn't stand to see it suffer any longer, so I rescued it, hoping a red ant wouldn't bite my finger. Come here, little caterpillar. You are safe now. I bet the red ants were taking the caterpillar to their nest. I'm going to place the caterpillar far away in a bush. Speaking of caterpillars, remember on our hike we also found something called tent caterpillars? They created a tent in a tree for protection. There were thousands of eggs. We've also spotted a lot of water bugs this spring and summer. This one floats on the top of the water. And remember all of these bugs we found in the pond? We must be kind to all creatures, big and small. They all have a purpose. What creatures will you find this summer? Let me know, Tiny fans. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.